Alright. Here we go. Here we go. We unmuted? Yes, we are. Testing, testing, making sure we get audio. Testing, testing. Alright, we're good. Rice is already in the stream. That's what we'd like to see. Ooh, I got a poison shard. Wait, hold on. Aren't I almost at like 100? Oh, that was 99. We should get another poison shard. That'd be awesome. Alright, so I know someone left a comment on my last stream saying it's like good to do like 50 to 100 runs since the beginning's really hard if you could like practice. I don't know. It's taking time to load. So yeah. 50 to 100 runs. Just so then I'm more prepared for those parts. Oh, they said that was helpful. So I think I'll probably start off with good practice. No guarantees that we're gonna have a stream like this last one, where we set like 3-4 new bests. I don't know like what came over me that night, but I was doing really good. But no, I got all my assignments in, so I'm chilling. Start of a new week for college, so there's like some breathing room there. Oh really, I did there. There we go. Bruh. Not placing checkpoints in good places. That was a fairly good ship run. Do 75, 100 first. 50 to 100. Okay, we'll see. I know I'm kind of new to like doing runs in like harder levels, because normally I'll just kind of like do like initial practice runs. I know for Acid Rush, what I had to do was like I would practice like the wave onwards, just like that last 10%, because the wave at the end of that level is insane. I still don't know how I did that. It seems like, hopefully I'm not speaking too soon, but I have like getting the shit part down, because I'm getting better at like clicking, doing like clicks. Maybe. Come on now. This is the part I feel like I need to practice the most, is this shit part. Because, like, I was doing it consistently last time, but it's just so hard. Okay, I might start runs like here. To overclick there. I mean, honestly, just in general at this part. Because going from like mini ship to normal is weird. There we go. Okay, that's where I died last time. You gotta do a jump when you get into that portal. Okay, slower with clicks there. And fast at the end. Oh, really? Alright, yeah, I'm getting a little behind on chat. We had a lot of people join. Oh yeah. If you're not here for every stream, that's fine. I'm mostly just doing this for like my own sake, for logging. That's why, like, I kind of don't make announcements that I'm gonna stream, I just kind of like start whenever. But yeah, I'll try and get better at that. Okay, starting there is really weird because it sounds like someone is like knocking on my door in my headphones, but it's actually just a song. That was too much. Okay. Okay, maybe it is 3 taps there. Oh wow, really? I did that spike? Yeah, okay, 3 is easier. Two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Normally I do good here. Okay, what? That was lag. We do need Pan. Alright. I know I'm being very silent this stream. I want to make some progress, but the problem is I'm very bad at talking while playing. Oh, I'm going too far there, really? Bro, what are we doing? Oh my god, this part is so easy and I'm throwing. You have to hold. What? I'm slowly hating this transition. So why do I feel like my FPS is like so bad? Okay, let's take a pause and just check something real quick. Really? At 11% CPU? I don't know. It's fluctuating a lot, so who knows what is going on? Okay, I think we got some runs in. I'll just see how far we can go. I want to try and do a longer stream as well. Also, remember, goes at 21. So that should be right as we hit the UFO part. If you wanna join in on the fun. It seems kind of laggy for me on my end. I know my internet isn't too good at my apartment, so it could be like the stream is pretty bad. It seems kind of choppy for me. Okay, we're gonna check some things. First of all, just to prove it's not... No, wait, no. Isn't it in the actual level where you do it? No. This is how you tell I'm like an unk with Geometry Dash. There it is. Okay, we're at 71. I'm gonna check stream health real quick. Make sure everything looks alright there. It's saying excellent connection. I don't know how well I trust that. My name is Woker. Why so curious? I don't know. Well, now I guess we'll have the FPS going in levels, just to prove it's not me. If it annoys me, I might just turn it off. You guys, if you have school, that's all good. Okay, what time is it for? Is it the morning for you, or is it nighttime and you're just gonna get some sleep? I forget which one. Who is in what time zones? Because it's nighttime for me right now. Dang. Yeah, 9:57. Cool. Yeah. So you're like 2 hours ahead of me, so that's fair. The night is young for me. Yeah, I was probably gonna stop at like 10 o'clock my time, so that would be like midnight your time. Dang. I was way too early, yeah. You're probably gonna stay until like 10:30. I think it might be 8:30 for me if my math is right. Because yeah, if it's 9:57. Yeah, it would be 8:30 for me, but yeah, 10:30 for you. Because you're 2 hours ahead of me. Well, yeah, that's good. Just whenever you feel like going and getting some rest, it's good. Because school is important. Too early there. I was thinking it was like the spikes at the end, but at the beginning you do some long brush strokes. Still in grade 1. We disproved this, right? Weren't you in middle school? Or I don't know. At least either way you passed kindergarten, which means you can watch the kindergarten Let's Plays on my channel. Great sound great. Oh yeah, different areas call different things. Forgot about that because I know because I'm in the U.S. So like grades like 6 through 8. So would that be like ages 12 to 14? You know, we call that like junior high or middle school. But then when I was taking a French class, they were like, "Oh, we call that's college for us." Where yeah, what we call college in America, that's like you're an adult, so you're over 18. Oh, you just turned 13 today? Happy birthday, man. Enjoy your youth while you have it. Middle school, depending where you are, might be a little rough, but you can get through it. And then you'll get to high school, and high school is going to be awesome. At least that's what I thought. I really liked high school. It's definitely one where it's like the more you progress through, I feel like the more freeing it gets. Failing school, aw man. You can get better at that, don't give up. I know I'm not one to talk because I had fairly good grades in school, but Math and French and science. Those are fair. Those are, if you're gonna fail any classes, those are the ones that are likely. I know, because about 7th grade, that's when you're starting like algebra. Algebra can be hard. I have the algebra brain though. I was bad at geometry. I did not like geometry. Which is why my probability class is really hard, because it's like a lot of like proofs like geometry, and I'm not good at those. It's also a lot of calculus. Dang. Useless algebra. That's fair. I think there's a certain point where algebra can be useful. Calculus is a weird one though. Like, calculus is important, but only in like specific situations. Like, I just got to the point in my probability class where I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's what you would use calculus for. I know what if you get into like graphing and like estimations and like predictions, that's when a lot of algebra comes in handy. Which I used to be a statistics major, so that was the stuff I loved. And then classes started kicking my ass, so I switched to sociology. Still a statistics minor though. Too much there. Too much throttle, too much lift. No. If you want, honestly, I really loved my statistics class I took senior year of high school. If you have the opportunity, I would take a statistics class. I think they're really fun. Yeah, geometry's nothing like Geometry Dash. If it was the, even if it was in 8th grade, I was pretty geometry ass at the game. So, in college, you have so many options, so it's gonna be different for everyone. The school I go to, there's a lot of people who do like nursing. I think we have a really good program for nursing. I'm a sociology major, so that is like learning about people and learning how they interact and like why we have different like laws in different countries and how we place different values. Because I think that's really interesting, because I'm a really big reality TV fan, so a lot of like sociology seeps into that. So that's what I like. And if you go to the school I go to, then it's gonna be real good. Which I forget if I've shared that publicly. Oh wait, no, I do. I go to University of Wyoming. I can say that. What would I recommend? That's a good question. Not computer science. If you're like me. My friend is a computer science major. Could not be me. It's a lot of step-by-step programming and a lot of language I don't understand. Sociology, I don't know if it just clicks for me. If you're good at writing, like a degree like sociology, psychology, anthropology, a lot of the ologies will be good. Don't do engineering if you're bad at algebra. That is a death sentence. Even if you're good at algebra, engineering is a death sentence. That's what I want to write about my next book, is just any STEM major's bad. You could go to my school if you really wanted to. Because one of my classmates, actually, in my race and ethnic relation class, she actually, her first language was French. So like she has an accent, and it's very cool because there's like certain words that like, Because you know how like French is. There's no like one-to-ones, not all the time. Um, so it's interesting because sometimes we'll have to be like, oh, what do you mean by that? And we'll have to like explain in different terms, and it's interesting hearing about like that. That's what I like about college is you get like a very diverse population, like something I wasn't used to. Learning Chinese, French, English, and Spanish. Are you fluent in all of those, or are you just learning them? Yeah. College, you have so much freedom, it's insane. Like, I don't know, for high school, where I was, you could, like, kind of choose your classes, but there was still ones you had to do. You're fluent in all of those, dang. That's crazy. I only speak English. I took, like, two basic French classes, but all I can say is, je m'appelle Ben, ça va bien. Où est la biblioteca? Wait, no, that's Spanish. Où est la bibliothèque is French. That's about all I remember. My French teacher where I was also was just not good, so that didn't help. First language is Chinese, then English, French, and Spanish. Being quadrilingual is a flex, though. It's awesome that you're learning how to speak all. Because it's if you want to, if you're like a big traveler, that'll help. I don't know. I want to travel. I really want to go to Japan at some point. It could be really cool going there. Go to like Tokyo Disney. And also, you speak like a lot of key languages that are like recognized around the world. Gonna go to Japan for Christmas or summer next year. That would be awesome. I have yet to travel internationally. I want to. It's on my bucket list. I'm broke. I don't have any money. I also need to apply for a passport too to get out of the country. That is a big one. Ah, just a bit too high. No, they'd like so I just turned uh well, I didn't turn 19. But like you have to like apply for a passport, and because I haven't had a need to leave the country, so I haven't had a passport yet like made for me. Ah, too high. Not low enough. That time I was too low. Doesn't let me down. Yeah, I think it's because my channel isn't monetized yet. Because I have a low subscriber count. So that's probably the reason why. One of these days, though. Next time you see me, I'll be a big YouTube star. Which actually, I feel like it would be cool to have like a YouTube following. But I don't think it would be, I don't know. There are times where like I really want to be a celebrity with like my author status and I want to be like an actor. But I also feel like in this day and age, there's just so much attention on you all the time. It would just be exhausting. Because like being a YouTuber is one thing. But like being a high profile celebrity, that would just be another. Well, I said this was going to be a long stream, but the way it's going... I don't know. It's good to get practice in, though. Yeah, being like an actual... Having actual success, it takes a lot of time. And especially if you're just starting out, you gotta get, like, lucky. You gotta have that one video that just blows up. And for me, like, I've had a few videos that get, like, decently popular, but not enough to, like, increase my subscriber count. That's why, mostly, I just make videos just for myself. I make... That's why I do a lot of, like, weird niche ranking videos. It's just because I like doing what I enjoy. What am I even doing there? You're just constantly checking. That's how I am, dude. Yeah, I know my Are You Afraid of the Dark ranking video and my Crashbox ranking video, I think, are like my two biggest. It's not fair. My voice has also been very dry, because right before I streamed, I had like an hour-long phone call with my friend. Okay, also, you know what? I don't like having my FPS on screen all the time. It's annoying me. I just want one good run where I make it to the wave again. If I do that, then we're good. Am I drinking Red Bull? No, I just have a water. I actually do not like Red Bull at all. I just don't like energy drinks because I don't want to destroy my heart. Like, the most energy I'll have is like Mountain Dew if I'm like wanting to treat myself. Like I had a Dr. Pepper for dinner. The popping. That is either my clicking or my water bottle when I closed it. I don't know. Or maybe my mic is malfunctioning. I don't know. I didn't just have a Dr. Pepper for dinner. I had. There's a fast food restaurant called Freddy's, not to be confused with Five Nights at Freddy's. But it's like a burger joint. And I had a cheeseburger and some fries and a Dr. Pepper to wash it down. Yeah, Freddy's, that's cool. Like, one of the only times I've actually had an energy drink was I was in this movie. Not like a professional mainstream movie, but like one of my friends, he wants to get into filmmaking. And so I did this movie with him last summer. And while filming it, my character drinks energy drinks. And we'd also be filming like really late at night. So he had to stay awake, so he had like energy drinks, and that's the first time I had a like green monster. But yeah, in college during finals season, when I was in my dorm last year, they like dropped off Red Bulls at our door, and they were like, "It'll be for studying," and I was like, "Cool, I've never had a Red Bull." And first of all, I didn't even drink it for motivation for studying. It was like editing my book or like editing a video or something stupid like that. And I had a Red Bull, and I'm like, wow, this does not taste good. It's not for me. I also, like, I just have a big sweet tooth, so it has to have a lot of sugar. It has to be very, like, sweet for me to like it. Um, it's like, yeah, Red Bull is just too bitter for me, and then coffee especially. I just cannot do coffee. Like, I love the smell, hate the taste. Yeah, from what I tried of Monster, I liked Monster from what I had. But yeah, Red Bull, I'm not a fan of the bowl. I knew today was going too good. Can't have a good Geometry Dash stream. Beat this is your last hardest? That is cool. Yeah, we always have like food in my chat. We have unchill rice. We have bread the loaf. I know the other person comes in periodically is Cookie. And one time there was a guy named like Pan. So it's always stuff that's found in the kitchen for some reason in my chat. There's a food stream. I do an insane demon called Pyromaniac. Sounds chill, dude. Oh my god. You guys have heard of being locked in, but have you heard of being locked out? That's what I am right now. I'm locked out. Oh, that was almost it! Yo, I've been playing GDS since started this year and already doing insane demons. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, the beginning of Forest Temple is really, really hard. It's like deceivingly hard because I feel like you watch videos of it and you're like, oh, that's really easy, and then trying to do it consistently is such a challenge. Like especially once you hit the first ship part, I just cannot. Oh yeah, it looks way easier than it is. It's like one of the only levels that like gets easier as it goes on. Alright, goodbye, Rise. Have a good night. Yeah, this will be my new hardest once I eventually beat it. Oh yeah, Poltergeist. I've started doing Poltergeist, but I think I'm gonna do that after I do like one or two Insanes. Because I want Magma Bound to be my first Insane. Yeah, it has a pretty easy start from what I've done. What? That didn't even seem that low. I'm so ass at this ship section today. I think after this, I'm gonna go into practice mode. And just do a bit more before I call it quits. Because I'm getting kind of tired. I feel my eyes kind of glazing over the screen. So I don't think... I don't think we'll get another new best this stream. But... I just want to get some more reps in, you know? That was a good run. I think I'm probably going to stay on Forest Temple for this stream, just to be consistent. I know, for another stream, what I might do if I want to do a nice little break, I want to do some, like, easy demons. Because there's, like, a folder, I have, like, a folder for each type of demon. And there are some easy demons I've been wanting to do for a while. And easy demons I can bump out fairly quick now. So I feel like I'd be able to do, like, a solid 3 or 4 on a stream if I wanted to. Or maybe that might be too cocky. I don't know. Maybe less than that. We'll see. But I feel like an easy demon is a good difficulty because like it's enough of a challenge where you're like, wow, that was a really hard level. I'm glad I did that. But like it's easy enough where you can like appreciate like deco and you can enjoy a lot of them. Where like for me, once I get into like hard demons, I'm only doing it if I think it's a really good level that I want to try and beat someday. I can look at Pyromaniac real quick because I haven't heard of that one. Okay, first of all, we need a Y there. There we go. Ooh, glitter shroom. Okay. Let's test it. Oh wait, no, maybe I have seen this level. This seems familiar. Okay, we got fakes. Okay. This seems like an interesting one. I could do some practice mode. I'll go till like 40. Ooh, okay, here it gets crazy. I see. So you skip that one. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but so maybe 40 was a bit of an overestimate. Oh yeah, that's definitely an insane demon. Ooh, there's an end of the wave. Okay, well I got 7-Eleven. I got the gas station on it. I'll probably... I think I'm gonna end the stream at least at 9. Or at most at 9. I don't know. Something revolving around 9. I'm getting tired. Gas station POV. Yeah. Well, what's your favorite gas station? You 7-Eleven fan? You a Loaf and Jug fan? I think I'm a Maverick fan. Or a Sinclair. Okay, no, I'm a Sinclair fan. I get my gas at Sinclair's. Or what about Shell? You got Shell, BP. 7-Eleven, that's the one you recognize. Times it is 8:33 for me right now. At night, I should specify. So if you use 24-hour clock, that would be... What would that be? It's 22 10. 20:33, I think? Right. 7:33. That's a nice time. Time zones are weird, because, like, I get why there's different times, but it's also weird because, like, when you watch TV, some time zones get them earlier. So then, like, if someone's live streaming a watch party and you're in a different time zone, you can't watch it. Because that's what happens to me, is everyone's always ahead of me. So, like, I was watching the Big Brother finale, and they were, like, voting for the finalist right as the finale started for my time zone. Okay, not gonna lie, chat. I might just end it in like 5 minutes because I'm just not feeling like I'm gonna make progress. The most fun part of Forest Temple, I like the one wave after the after like the third ship section. I like that wave where it's like the tight spaces and it's slower. I don't know why. I'm really good at that part. So I think that part's fun. Now, after Forest Temple, I might just end the stream. I'm getting kind of tired. And I have an 8 a.m. class. So I want to be rested for that. I know I don't stream for too long normally. That's my fatal flaw, some would say. I just don't have the endurance for long GD streams yet. I do also like the robot in Forest Temple. I think that's also pretty fun. Notice how I didn't say anything at the beginning. See? And that's the karma. Oh my god, I've been skipping over that so many times. Yeah, beginning is definitely not my cup of tea either. Because, see, you do this first part and you're like, oh, this level's going to be so easy. And then right there, that's when it all changes. Just non-stop triples and insane timings from then on. Oh, that was almost another wave attempt, and then I could have been happy. I could have been happy for once in my life, but no. Sorry I had to hear that. I'm doing fine, okay? If anything, my complex emotions make my book authoring duties better. I don't know how you say any of that, but point is, I wrote a novel. Have you got it? Do you like it? This is why I should do night streams more often. Is I get this thing called delirious, and I start saying stuff. The first UFO is what's bad for you. That is fair. I feel like the first UFO is one of the parts I'm kind of more consistent at, honestly. One of, like, the only UFO parts in a level I enjoy, if I'm gonna be real. I'm just not a big UFO fan in general. Yeah, UFO is a hard one to do, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna go till attempt 50, and then it'll be stopping time. Unless if I die stupid deaths, so we're gonna go to 51. Yeah, I hate portal spam in UFO, and that's why I don't like this. That's why I dislike UFOs, because a lot of UFOs just portal spam. Okay, 52. We'll go to 52. Alright, we at least made the wave, so it's been a fine stream. Okay. One more decent attempt, and then I'll stop. Because maybe I'll hit the wave again, and then I might have to keep going. Who knows? No, okay, no, yeah. Then we'll stop. Alright, you're into Deltarune as well, that's fine. I started playing Deltarune, but I stopped because I get the appeal to Undertale and Deltarune. I like the soundtracks for both, but my problem with them is it's just a lot of reading text, and I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I like the kindergarten games because it's like the same thing every time, and it's like you get to see the unique perspective, and it's also a very funny game. But for Deltarune, there's just way too much of just sitting around reading text, especially with Undertale. That's my biggest complaint with Undertale. It's just too much reading text for me. Which you'd be like, Ben, you're an author, all you do is read. And I'm like, yeah, but that's different. Forest Temple was an abusive Forest Temple was an abusive relationship. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be like that for me. Funny game, yo. Oh hi Cart, I'm just about to end the stream, so but I'll show off for you. I was thinking for this next stream though, I think I want to take a break from grinding Forest Temple just for a second, and I want to do some of these. Like Chromance. It's fun. Hold on! I've gotten kind of far on. Oh, and both these Blitz levels. I know a lot of people hate Calypso Blitz, but I love Calypso. Time Pressure, we'll probably skip that one. Metropolis. Broken Game Boy was what inspired me to do that stream. I think Broken Gameplay would be fun. Prison Peak, I love Bleed levels as well. It's getting close to Christmas time, I could do Christmas. Archaic Artifacts. Oh, and Decode, I've never beaten Decode. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Just to like do like a nice easy demon stream. Get my demon count up. But yeah, thanks you all for watching the stream. Even though we didn't make that much progress tonight. See ya in the next one, possibly.